Home Minister Amit Shah campaigning in Singur today, the most high-profile seat in West Bengal. Prestige battle in the site of resistance currently on with Home Minister Amit Shah's mega road show in Singur. Stage is set for a political thriller in Singur. Well, we are tracking the latest from Singur. As you can see in those pictures, a mega road show is currently underway. So there is a huge turnout of people right there on the streets of Singur. The party workers waving the BJP flag, welcoming Amit Shah, who is currently leading this road show in Singur. Happens to be a high-profile seat. This was actually the place where the site of resistance, in fact, Singur, symbolic of the site of resistance, going to polls in the next phase. Let me go across to Mohit Sharma, who is right there to take us through the details. Yes, Mohit, if you can talk us through the pictures that we are getting from Singur, what's happening on ground?
Of course, it's none other than the Home Minister himself who's taking out a road show in Singur. And mind you, Singur is a very important constituency, given the fact that this is exactly the place where that a very important protest actually began, which resulted in shifting of certain industries. But the point here is that is it something that the people still want? Is it something that the people still are reminded of? And of course, while the Home Minister did speak to us and specifically talked about how, if the BJP comes into power, he would be bringing about the industry and the changes that is much needed in the area of Singur. We also asked him specifically on about the production, which is at an all-time high, really, in Singur. Singur happens to be one of the very prominent in terms of production of potatoes. We asked him regarding that as well, and he says that despite the fact that Singur is on the national charts with respect to production of potatoes, there hasn't been so much of an industry influx which would have resulted in the development of the area as well as the people as well. So, of course, these were the lines that he spoke on. But mind you,
right,
the BJP, all in all, has been ensuring that it goes from one town to the other in its campaign, and that's precisely why you have 4 roadshows of the Home Minister himself lined up today. So the first one, of course, is taking place in the area of Singur. The next one, of course, in the various areas of Howrah as well as in Behala. So, of course, the BJP going step by step, phases by phases, in order to ensure that its voice is heard among the people. They know that it is one of the chief contestants in these elections, and that's why you have senior leaders, including the likes of the Home Minister, campaigning and doing at least 4 road shows in a day. Back to you in the studio.
Yes, Singur is a prestige battle. In fact, West Bengal as a state itself is a prestige battle for the BJP at this stage. There are huge stakes for the party. The Home Minister has made several trips to the state consistently in each and every phase of election. And once again, this time, Amit Shah is in Singur. Remember, Singur gained international attention when Tata Motors started constructing a factory. And of course, that was later withdrawn. In October 2008, Tata withdrew the project and the land was actually returned to the landowners. And that entire movement catapulted Mamata Banerjee to fame. The Singur movement and the Nandigram movement are 2 of the important landmark events in the history of West Bengal. And therefore, Singur assumes particular importance in that respect. Like we have been saying, it is one of those prestige battles. It is the seat of resistance. A huge turnout to welcome Amit Shah, Home Minister, there in Singur today, campaigning for the BJP. This is a mega road show that we are looking at taking place right now in Singur.